Hello everyone. Today my topic is dplyr-style data manipulation with pipes in Python. I think half of our classmates have taken this R code courses right before this Python course, so I choose this topic. For those guys who doesn't familiar with the dplyr, I would say this one has a feature of pipe, and you can use this pipe to manipulate the data. In Python, this package called dplyr. First, this is how it looks in regular data manipulation in Python. First, you're gonna call a data set and use the function to say what you want to twist it, and then store it in a new data frame, and then you call the data frame and do the same thing and store it in another data frame, and finally you get a data frame with what we want. And this is how it looks like if you use it in a pipe. You're gonna call the data first and just tell the function what you want to do with this data. You don't need to call that. You don't need to store it in a new data frame, nothing. And then finally, it's gonna directly return the final data frame. So this is basically how it looks like when you use this pipe feature. First, you call the function, and then you move this data to a next function, which is select function, and then this X represents the data. So once you use a pipe feature, you're always gonna call X for this data. And then there's a column, and this is a X column, X column. This is a data frame column, data frame column. And then you got this mark again, and they call it get into the next function. And finally gonna return you what you want. So here I'm gonna introduce you several things. Basic functions you can use in this package. First is a selection function. You can select which column you want to keep, and then you can use drop function to say which column you want to drop. And then you can use a mask function to say to do the filtering of the data. To say if I want to only want the month equals 1 or day equals 1, something like that. And then you can use the range function. The range functions is a functions for you to arrange the data based on the column. If you want to say, I want first arrange this data by distance and then arrange it by the hour. And then it's the mutate. If you want to add a new column, you can use the mutate function. In mutate function, you can say like I want to have a new distance column, and it should have a feature like that. You can do it in this way. Then is a combination of using the group by function and the summarize function. This one is finally gonna return you several different rows based on the selection of the row region. It's gonna return you the distance, this distance column in mean, and store that in a new column called mean distance. And it's gonna show you like several columns and give you a summarized data. And this one is how it looks like. If you combine those two things together, first you call the data, and you use mask function to filter what you want have, and then you mutate function to add column and step by step. And here's my code. I actually used this package during the homework 3. And I figured out if you actually want to store the data you mutate afterwards, you need to use this equal sign. And here's a pipe, all the stuff. You need to use this equal sign to assign it to a new data frame. I had this topic based on this website. So if you guys have any further questions, you can just call it to go to this website. I think this kind of package will be popular in future. If the developer can avoid the reduction of processing speed by using this package, and maybe you guys can find more on Google by using this package.